Okay, today let's talk about security in WordPress. Now, when talking about the security, this now we can see two updates to our WordPress. So, in order to maintain good security, and these updates are very important. Normally, WordPress updates are of three types. WordPress software updates, that is the updates of WordPress software, then the updates of plugins, and the updates of the themes. So when you select all the updates in themes and click update themes, they will be automatically updated. So what is important in the, updating themes are uh, these updates will carry important security fixes uh, like a lot of uh, things that will secure your WordPress website. So these updates are that important. Other important thing in WordPress is and WordPress and also in any other software or when regarding to the data is the backupping, the backup, keeping a backup of the data. Even in day-to-day life, when you are storing something, it is better to have a do you call a backup. So in WordPress also you can backup the whole site or backup posts uh, like things. So and you can actually backup anything you change or install. You can backup and you can backup to the host space, that is the disk space you are hosting your website, or else you can download the backup into a local computer and you can you call uh, you can download the backup to local computer and can then again use that backup in whenever you want. Okay, now I give the update option. So our site is updating. Mm, So now let's learn about uh, something like this. I'll share in my screen. So I think normally in WordPress the you can access the login area uh, by going to the domain name / WP login. So in more than 90% of the websites, this is your WordPress login page. So the risk is, so now let's say, I think a random site, another site, and go to the WP admin site like that. So you can see now if you keep this the WP login page of WP admin area open to general public. The attackers can try usernames and password and attack your website. This usually happens. So in order to minimize or remove that risk, you can do several things. One is like in this website, you can forbid that the entrance to the unknown uh, IP addresses. I think you know what is an IP address. IP address is like a digital signature where the internet providers and web browsers and other websites identify you. So, so we can allow only certain IP addresses to this page of our website. That can be done. So now you can see now I can't go into this uh, website's admin area because they have forbidden the access by blocking other other IP addresses other than theirs. So when you go to this website and the login area, they don't restrict the access, but they have added another security feature called two-factor authentication code. So even though you try various usernames and passwords, you can't enter because you have to know two-factor authentication code. I think you know what is two-factor authentication code. It is the two-step security, two-layer security system. Like although you know username and password, you have to enter the two-factor authentication from an authenticator app. There are authenticator apps like Google Authenticator. First, I think you know what is Google Authenticator. Google Authenticator, like there are a lot of authenticator apps you can use. First, you have to set up this authentication part, authentication program, and set up. Then you have to enter the authentication code and login. Otherwise, you can't login. So there are some steps the site owners have taken to protect from various attacks. So wait. So now let's see. Okay, now let's see. Wait, I'm logging to my blog. Host. Hello. Okay, now we'll be learning on some plugins that we can use to increase the security of our website. First, I'll show you some WordPress plugins that you can use to backup uh, your website. So when you search like backup, so as I said during the first sessions in our WordPress course, this Jetpack plugin is a really good plugin. It will give you backup options, and some features of this uh, plugin is not free. They are you have to buy, but there are almost all the necessary features are free. So this Updraft Plus WordPress backup plugin is another good one. Here even you can upload your backup to your Google Drive, Dropbox, Amazon Drive, some cloud services also. So it is very easy to set up these plugins. So I don't think uh, you I don't think I don't need to no need to explain it the whole process, but I think you can do it yourself, and if you have any problem you can ask. uh, Even in using this plugin you can restore not only the backup in, you can restore your backup and install in another site or another server, whatever thing you like. And usually this is a good plugin. So that is about backup. So there are other backup plugins also. Now let's see other security plugins that we can use. Okay, now let's see. So as I showed you, you can use several two-factor authenticative applications like mm, this mini orange one, or you can search as authenticator or security. Let's search security. You can easily find plugins. This I am using this WordPress security plugin, one of the best one, which has a firewall also. Most of the good features are free, and even here you can block the IP addresses and restrict the limit to your admin areas. So usually a lot of websites are hacked or unauthorizedly accessed by other people. So it is very important to have security plugins. So the updates is a it's like natural way of protecting. And other important thing is installing only the plugins that really need for the website. Otherwise, don't install unknown plugins. And there are plugins called nulled plugins and nulled themes. They are like a cracked version of themes and plugins. So please don't install those things, because those plugins may contain scripts and other files that can give access to the other authors of other authors of those plugins and other people, and they will hijack your website very easy. So so I recommend you these WordPress security and Jetpack security plugins, and that mini orange what I showed you here. Mini orange is one of the best one. I'm telling this from the experience because I have used both. You can this one I have used, but there are other things also. When you search as authenticator, there are several. Even this WordPress security as authenticator, Google Authenticator plugin. You can see the number of people using this plugin. So 4+ million active users. So it's good to use. So now other thing about the security is when you have several users that have access to your website, you have to decide who are the admins, who are the editors, who are the subscribers, and you have to, if you want to limit the access to certain posts, certain pages, you can do that from the user management. So let's try to log into our WordPress website. Now we are in our WordPress website. Now let's go to the users. So currently I'm the only user in my website. Now let's see how to add the user. I'm adding a new user. Here first you have to give the username. Okay, please wait. Okay, sorry. And first you have to give an username. Let's give Siripal, and you have to give a working email address. The password will be sent to that email address. So let's give some email info.siripal@gmail.com. First name you can give Siripal. Last name also let's give Siripal. Website it is not necessary. And the language of that user we have given site default. If you want new language you can. So you have to generate a password, and then you have to send the user new email that we have created an account for him, and we can select the role: subscribers, contributors, authors, editors, administrators. So subscribers can only watch the watch, you only see our post and all, can comment, and the contributors can, like, you can change the rules of this uh, user roles. Administrators have full power. Our editors can edit, delete comments, like things. Authors can make share post. So here, when you go up the hierarchy, not up here, but when you go from subscriber to the administrator, the everyone who is up to anyone can have the all the features of the below one. So if you give some, like, contributor and admin user, so this password will be, now this account is now even Siripala can log into our um, log into our, and you go the website. Let's see. Now this Siripala's username and password you have to enter in your admin area and login. Let's try. So now this is Siripala's account. So now you can see the, now we can add the post, contribute a post. You can go to comments, and that's all. And progress. So he cannot go to the admin area. So like that, you can allow other people to register on your website. Let's log into the main account, our admin account. So like that, you can give access to other people to your website. So now we are in the admin account. So go to general, and when tick anyone can register, you can allow other people to register in your website. So that is a brief summary about the WordPress security and user management. So let's learn some little bit more about the user management. So here you can edit or delete users. Uh, uh, Here, and you can send the password request, because now we are in the admin account. You can even delete and add one. You can edit and go to this person's uh, account and change even the roles. Even you can give author role and update the user. Now that user is in, let's go to all users. Now that user is a author. Like that. Also you can delete the user. Now the user is deleted. So you can, when you are deleting, you can take all the, if this person has created some post or put some comments, like things, you can attribute all that to a certain user. Now, other than that user, since I am the admin is the only user, so now we can attribute all content to this account and confirm the deletion. So that will give those all the post and other things posted by that account to this account and confirm the deal. I will confirm the deal. So that's it for the day about WordPress security and the WordPress user management. I believe now you have some basic understanding about WordPress, plugins, themes, page builders, security, users, like things. The only way to learn is, as I tell every day, is by doing these things. So while you are free, you can enjoy creating posts, websites, and that will improve your knowledge, that will improve your experience and everything. There are a lot I didn't teach to you, but there are a lot you can learn from by doing this. So basically, that's how you should learn, and that you will be very successful. So if you have any questions, now it's time to ask.